TikTok, TikTok, TikTok. What's going to happen to TikTok? It is like we mentioned last week. Apparently, Microsoft is in talks with ByteDance to acquire at least the data from TikTok of U.S. users, if not more. There's a long write-up on The Verge by Tom Warren with the question basically why does Microsoft want TikTok? Which is a good question. Microsoft is, the maker of the Office software that we've all been using for decades. The owner of Xbox, which might give you a hint there, but the owner of LinkedIn. So they are mostly a business-oriented company, and they've kind of failed. Aside from Xbox, they've failed at attracting having consumer-related products.
And kids.
And kids, exactly. Yeah. So you start using Microsoft stuff once you get into the professional world. But that's the point of this article is like you can go nowadays as a kid, grow up without using any Microsoft products until you get into the professional workforce. There's, people growing up using Android phones, Apple phones, Chromebooks in classrooms. There's Gmail, there's Google Docs, so you don't need the Office suite anymore. So, getting all this data and all these users from TikTok is a way of reaching the younger generation of workers who will eventually be using Microsoft, they hope. But the other point the article makes is the data that is available from the TikTok platform on users, on consumers, on consumer-oriented rather than B2C, rather than B2B audiences, and giving them that insight will give them that data will give them insight into what is popular among kids, so they can use that for building new products for Xbox or new games. Help game developers figure out what's going to appeal. It also says you can use some of this data to improve products like HoloLens and the Kinect for Xbox. It's a long read. It's well worth it. I won't go into any more than that, but that's a good good take on why Microsoft would be interested in buying TikTok.
And then, was it yesterday or the day before that Facebook launched Reel, which is their competitor for it?
Coincidence, I think.
Yeah, no coincidence.